Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Same Spirit Gaming. I'm Matt. And
Alpha.
Yep. So, we got ourselves back to the surface last time. And I remember there being a robot dude I gotta get around. But I'm not totally sure how.
After we got to the surface, I really thought maybe we'd be coming towards the end, but...
Yeah, I mean, we might be getting close, I don't know.
We're about to find out. And he is twitching out.
Yeah, that's not good.
Never gonna get tired of that ragdoll effect after you get shot.
I need to change it to a different time of day, maybe? That's, like, possibly relevant now.
Yeah, there we go. His back's turned, but I just don't see how you're supposed to jump over.
Yeah, well, I temporarily got away. Aha!
Yeah.
Wait, not out of the woods yet.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, now it seems like I'm in the clear. Oh, I could drag this. I had a feeling, because it's just like, why would that be there if I wasn't gonna use it?
Oh! Statue.
But for what do I use it? Okay.
Whoa. That's interesting.
Robot dude killed his buddy. But now what? Okay, turn back around. Maybe I can just hop into here real quick and...
Nice.
Whoa. Okay. I was like, that block movement was kind of crazy. I hope they're not expecting me to get on that. Oh, crud. No! I was not expecting it to just be like, hey, you can't go this way now.
Sweet. Man, I love these sections.
Which way do I go now? I guess over here, but I'm probably gonna miss the jump. Because, yeah. It's
weird.
It was moving away from where I needed to go, like right as I was trying to make that jump. What? That seems like it went in a different order that time.
Yeah.
I am confused. Hopefully, this time, it'll behave normally. Okay. I'm gonna get on this and jump over this way. Maybe?
Or
no?
Maybe you are supposed to keep going right.
Yeah, that seems like just about the only logical explanation.
Ooh.
And maybe I just needed that upper platform to get up a little bit higher. Okay. So can't go on top of that yet, but if I jump on this first, then oh.
Nice.
Whoa, hello.
That's how you do it.
Okay, not quite, but it seems to have maybe advanced me anyway.
Close enough.
Oof. Okay, gotta jump sooner than that there.
These are supposed to be like secret levels, but I don't... Ooh. That's awesome.
I'm not sure if all of these portals are supposed to be secrets, or if some of them are just straight up regular portals that are, you know, actually part of the plot, story, whatever you want to call it, to move you along. Crud.
This time didn't seem like there was any other option. Like you had to just go in there.
Yeah. Like it might as well have been saying, "Come here if you want to live."
Yeah.
I messed up that jump. I tried to do a short hop for some reason. Okay, big jump. See, that one, like, propelled me forward more than I expected. Meanwhile, that one moves sooner than I expect.
That's all about timing. With enough practice, and it's simpler. Well,
it's so much harder to get on to the top of it that way. For some reason. Anyway.
Should I just bring up the Bible verse already?
Might as well, because, I'm having trouble here.
Oh, no worries. Alright, so what I have here is Philippians, the first letter to the Philippians, chapter 1, verse 20... Oh, sorry, hold on. 29. Okay, verse 29. For it has been granted to you on behalf of Christ not only to believe in him, but also to suffer for him. Since you are going through the same struggle you saw I had, and now hear that I still have. Yeah, I think this is interesting because this is one of the verses. Oh, you're out. Nice.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
Right in the middle of you reading that.
No worries. But yeah, basically this is a verse that specifically says, you know, it is called of us to believe in Christ, but that also comes with suffering. Like Christians are going to suffer, possibly because of what they believe, just for being Christians, but also possibly not, because there's definitely been times in history where Christianity is the pervasive religion. Right now, that's not really the case, but many times through history, you wouldn't be necessarily persecuted for specifically being a Christian. Anyway, either way, this verse is saying that part of being a follower of Christ is suffering. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you have any thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, so I wouldn't necessarily call this persecution or anything like that per se, but I was arguably, beholden to some ridicule for what I believed in and the way that I practiced my faith, even back in high school.
Really? I'm surprised.
Well, it was debatably like a friendly jab kind of thing.
Okay.
But I just figure it's potentially a fitting example, especially if it actually wasn't meant so friendly.
Yeah.
But anyway, there was a guy I knew. He was kind of in my friend circle actually back in high school. But this is a detail you cannot make up. He every once in a while would refer to me as, and I quote, Christian robot number 2297.
Wow. Okay, I see what you're saying.
So...
Oh, what the heck?
I guess in some way he had the perception that, you know, because of the things that I did and the way that I lived out, you know, the way that I lived out my faith, that I was, I guess to be blunt, kind of like brainwashed.
Yeah.
Which, again, is not, like, necessarily persecution or anything like that, but even subtle little things, like, we can easily expect that people are going to, you know, misunderstand what we do and our motives for it, and, like, even just, you know, when we have good motives and such, even, it can still be, you know, misconstrued. And then, of course, beyond that, there's the obvious persecution of believers throughout the world.
Yeah.
Which, if we're completely honest, I mean, maybe in certain pockets of the globe, Christianity has been the predominant religion at times, but I don't think it has ever been globally a dominant religion everywhere.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I said previously that I was surprised, but I shouldn't be, because, like, when I was in high school, I went to private schools, private Christian schools, my whole life.
Anyway.
This robot just keeps coming back and it never goes away. Oh, wow.
He's like, he's almost as bad as Eggman. No matter what happens to him, he just keeps coming back.
But yeah, so I grew up on the West Coast, and I went to private Christian schools, and at many of those, I mean, I think the West Coast is much looser than other areas in the U.S., but there were a lot of people who were not Christians in there and didn't like Christianity. Their parents had sent them maybe for other reasons besides their
Keep jumping the
faith.
gun on that.
This one's hard. But so you get a culture there where some of the people are want their kids to be raised in like a Christian environment, and then you have a bunch of people who aren't. So of course you're gonna get people making fun of the Christians, or just like outright trying to pull them away from their faith. And so I did have that. I wasn't called a Christian robot or anything like you, but you know, it's back then it was different. Like, I think when we were kids, the country was more like, I remember politicians saying things like, well, yeah, of course I'm a Christian, you know, and people would talk about God when in politics and things like that. But I think that's getting less and less common in the last 15, 20 years. So our country is increasingly falling away from a country of faith, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And as that happens, it's going to be harder for the Christians in our country. But yeah, as the Bible says, this is all expected. We will be persecuted and we will have to suffer, but you know what? The reward is heaven. It's worth it.
Come on. I almost had it too.
Do you need it to be daytime for anything, or should...
No, but I did need to do some time change stuff to move the door there.
I see.
Yeah,
This one's a little rough.
Although I did figure out if I stay here for a bit, it helps. Because then that robot down there goes the other way.
Okay.
And I can engage this. Let's try not to get shot by the big guy. Okay. Drag this block further over.
Another thing people would say at my high school is, well, all religions are the same. They're all saying the same thing. It was always funny to me because it's like Christianity, the point is that Jesus is the Son of God and he died and rose again. And I don't think the other religions are saying that.
No. Literally none of the other religions say that. Not even the close cousins of Judaism or Islam.
Right. So that was... I don't know why they claimed that. It's a common one. Also, none of them say, forgive your enemy and love your enemy. That's completely unique to Christianity.
Just needed a little bit more on that jump, I guess.
Man, I really thought also when we started seeing those statues, it was going to get us that 4th mark, but...
Hey.
Yeah. Ooh!
Down goes the... What? I'm completely confused by that achievement. Like, what did I even do?
No.
Also, where am I supposed to... Oh, okay.
Maybe that's why... Like, maybe...
Because it was like an optional thing?
I guess. Did you go to public school or private?
Both.
Oh,
Actually,
cool.
up through 5th grade, I went to a private Christian school. But then my family moved, and I started going to public school.
Gotcha. Yeah. I think it has benefits for sure, but yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're trying to send your kids to private school because of faith reasons, I wouldn't hold my breath on that. Yeah, you can't just expect the school to do the work for you, I guess, is what I'm saying. It's not easy.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Not sure what happened there.
Nuclear bomb.
Something along those lines, I'd imagine. How do
If the... change the time? I don't know.
Do I need to just get it to line up a certain way? Is there some symbol in the background maybe that I'm supposed to be looking for?
I don't see any symbols. I would think the lines need to line up, but no.
And like...
Can you...
kind of trying both forward and backward, just in case one of those directions does a different thing than the other.
Yeah, you can't lock it in place, like pieces of it or anything.
Okay, so maybe I need to look at this a little bit closer. If I use the right trigger, middle part goes right, part after that goes left. I think I'm about to die.
It's getting brighter.
Outer part goes right.
Whoa. I kind of think it's game over.
they sure do. I mean, they give you a lot of time to figure it out. It's just,
Yeah.
what am I even supposed to do here?
Maybe at a certain point, can you just hit the button, like the console, like, yeah, that flashing thing, just go up and hit it.
Okay.
Okay, so that locks it in somehow.
Alright. That's helpful. So, I'm guessing... if I do something kind of like that... and I try to... okay, you can't just lock in the center pieces,
so
though.
You gotta do the outside first, and then... let's see what's
So let's
next.
lock in the outside. Okay.
Yeah.
And then maybe the inside.
Yeah. Oh, is that it? No.
Maybe? Hey!
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So it was the panel. That's what I was missing.
Ooh. You know what? If you can pause it, maybe let's, oh.
Yeah.
That works too. We
Okay.
will continue this in the next episode.
Alright. Seems like it's going to be an exciting start to it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, bye everybody.
All right, bye.